Hey everybody, Trace Mull here, and this is Digital Film Reel. Today I'm going to be giving my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. After I saw the movie, I was actually thinking about how crazy it is that we got to this point with these Sonic movies. Because it was all those years ago that the promotional image came out with Sonic, and it was just, well, it was horrifying. Or was it a promotional image, or was it a trailer? I don't remember. But they delayed the movie and they completely redesigned Sonic, and I do air quotes there because they just used the classic look for Sonic from the games, and it ended up working out really well for them. From that, they ended up getting a sequel. There are very few instances in cinema where a sequel is better than the original. There are only a few that really come to mind. The Dark Knight, Terminator 2, Empire Strikes Back, and now Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Whether or not it actually, lives up to any of those other movies is completely different entirely, but it's at least better than the first one. I enjoyed the first one. I thought it was fun, but this one just adds so much to what made the first one enjoyable. Added a lot of lore and a lot of backstory, and it upped the ante in the right kind of ways. There are higher stakes, more explosions, and adding in more CGI characters like Tails and Knuckles. And I think adding those in really just, it helps make this movie feel a little bit more fantastical, almost like our world is being pulled into a more fantastical, crazy Sonic the Hedgehog world instead of Sonic the Hedgehog being pulled into our world. And I think it worked a lot better that way. Sonic and Tails and even Knuckles, like a lot of them, they ended up playing off of each other really well, and they ended up bringing a lot of color and dynamic and stuff to the movie, where I felt like the first one, it was fine. Like it wasn't bad, but it was fine. This, it felt more, like a fantastical kind of movie and stuff, and I really liked that about it. It had kind of a charm to it that I really enjoyed. While I feel like some of the dialogue between Sonic and Tails, and then Timothy, whatever his name was, that dude that Sonic lives with, that he views as his dad or whatever, I think a lot of the dialogue that they have with each other is kind of generic. Like, it's just, it's a kid's movie. I mean, you're not gonna get the best dialogue out of this. I mean, can you imagine like some Tarantino writing in this? That would be, kids couldn't watch it, but it would be very interesting. Jim Carrey, I think, is a lot better in this movie than he was in the first one. He was fine in the first one. Like everything in the first one, it was fine. But in this one, he's doing more of his classic Jim Carrey stuff. Not quite all the way like I wish he would, but he's doing more of it, and it's Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, and it's a lot of fun. While Jim Carrey may not be everybody's cup of mushroom coffee, I think he just does a great job in this movie. Something that I feel like is not great in this movie is that it is just over 2 hours long, and I feel like that's maybe 15-20 minutes too long. There were some storylines that they added in there with some side characters, especially with Tom and his wife. That whole thing that they did by themselves is just, I feel like a lot of that made the movie drag a little bit, and it kind of upset the flow of it. There were a couple parts where I started to, I was nodding off a little bit, just because there's just not much to grab your attention on, and they're not giving you enough to really care about. A lot of it felt like they wrote them into the script because they kind of had to, and I don't know, it was fine. There were some funny bits and stuff in there, but overall I feel like they should have cut that out and made it probably maybe an hour 45 minutes tops, similar to where the first one was in length. But despite that, I think that this movie it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff, especially towards the end. The ending, it's a lot of fun. The whole battle sequences, all the different powers and colors and things like that, with Dr. Robotnik and Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and stuff. There's a lot of fun fighting stuff going on there, and colors. Just all that stuff there is just a lot of fun, and I think that's like kind of what they were going for there. It's just a lot of fun, and they definitely did that. And I think if this movie does well enough, which I think it might. I think it might. And they end up getting a third one. I'm really hoping they do, because at the end of the credits, they teased like my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character. I'm not ashamed to say that. But I hope we get to see more of these, because they're entertaining. They're fun. They're not bad movies. They're not great movies, but they're somewhere in the middle, and it's fun, and I like them. I give Sonic the Hedgehog 2 a 6.5 out of 10. It's really fun. Looks great. Some dialogue stuff, not like overly gripping, but it is a kid's movie, so, you know, take it or leave it. It's fine. I think it's a little too long, but it's still enjoyable. And, you know, if you're not watching it in the theater and you're at home, while these parts are going on, you'll probably just be on your phone. But oh well, I think it's good. I think it's fine. And the parts that are in this that I enjoyed the most, I really enjoyed, and I had a fun time with it. So that will conclude my review for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way YouTube will notify you guys every single time my videos go live. Hit the like button if you guys like this review, if you like the video, if you like the movie. Let me know in the comments section. If you could share the video, that would be a huge help, getting these videos out there and helping boost the channel. Like it really helps. And if you guys want to, you guys can head over to Digital Film Reel on Instagram and Twitter. I don't post to Twitter too often, but I do sometimes on Instagram with news and updates and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So if you guys could do that, that would be awesome. And without further ado, you guys have a great day, and au revoir.